Hi. Hold on, everyone. 1 second here. I have my layout all screwed up, so I have to be able to move this so I can see your comments. But while you're waiting for that, welcome to Lessons, Learning, and Readings with Larkin. My name is Larkin, and I'm coming to you live from Cincinnati, Ohio, here in the United States. I'm trying to get my screen is all it's all weird. I don't know how it's set up. It's kind of blotchy. So I'm trying to play around with my screen here just so that I can see all of you and see your comments and read your comments. There are like countless options here, and it's set up so that it's sort of patchy. So I'm just trying to fix this for myself so I can see everybody's stuff. Anyway, welcome. I have a different little incense holder today. I'm going to share with you guys because I'm sitting on the couch so I can sit with my dog here. So the elephant incense holder. And again, for those of you who don't know, I do my readings a little bit differently, and I always stall about the first 5 minutes. I don't just sit there silently and waiting for you to log on. I give you instructions, welcome you, and tell you what we're going to do while I'm waiting for people to, find out that we're live. But most importantly, I'm giving you time to get yourself sorted for success today. Okay. Because readings need to evolve. You don't just sit there passively and ask questions and get the answers you want or don't want. You are here to participate. And whether it's a workshop, a class, a reading, when you are engaged, you are going to get the most out of it. That's how you're going to benefit. So I want you all to set yourselves up for success. And this means several things. Number one, I invite everyone to bring a drink with them. I always have at least one drink with me, usually several. And hold on, I've got to get it. I got to close. Get a paper towel here. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm going to close this door because my dog is barking, of course. Really? Enough. Well, she's barking for the right reasons. She's being a guard dog. The energy is up. Anyway, so I want you guys to know how to set yourself up for success. And I just lost 12 people by getting up and closing the door. Well, you'll learn a lot, huh? Yeah. So once I go on these lives, the animals go wild. Okay. So anyway, this is Tangelo. For those of you who didn't meet Tangelo yesterday, he's a little 8-month-old booger pot. He's a booger pot. But anyway, you guys want to set yourself up for success. Even if you're not here doing a reading with me or someone, you want to set yourself up to receive. And so that means leaving your burdens at the door, leaving your junk at the door, coming with an open mind, and allowing yourself to just spend one sacred hour with spirit where you're not just overthinking everything, where you're not trying too hard, where you're not stressed, where you're not worried. And so when you log on, I would really appreciate it if you guys would say hello before you ask for a reading. And, be specific about your questions, because I am trying to get as many people covered as I can. And I really want to, I'd rather not spend that time having spirit have to explain everything to me or whatever. I love doing cold readings, but here on these free online readings, I find it works much better if you guys just, ask me for something specific, because I'm more likely going to choose someone who, well, I'm going to go where spirit guides me, but I'm more likely to choose someone that has something specific, so we can really get into that. Okay. That's what we're spending the sacred hour together doing. Now, Spirit always asks me before we get started here to share some wisdom with you before we get started in readings. And the reason we do that, and then I'll say hi to all of you, is because Spirit knows who is here. I share this every week. Spirit knows who is watching every live. Spirit knows what you want, and Spirit knows what you need. And Spirit will maybe not give you what you want, but it will give you what you need. Okay. And so it's important that not only do you come and leave your garbage at the door, but that you are really attentive and listening and engaged. Because if you don't get called on, that doesn't mean there's not a message coming through for you. Spirit knows who's here. So Spirit might be using someone else's reading who did need to hear something specific from a loved one that day because their timing was perfect, or their spirit guides because the timing was perfect. They might have put a message in there for you. Okay. So just please make sure to keep an open mind. Now, today for our lesson, there'll be lessons throughout this broadcast, but today for our lesson, sorry, I keep changing the layout, guys. I'm trying to get rid of this thing here on the side so that I can better see your comments. But Spirit wants to talk to you all about gratitude. Okay. And the reason this is so important is because if you have studied any of the great ancient or modern teachers, you will know that gratitude is as Eckhart Tolle says, the only prayer you will ever need. It is also the key to abundance. Okay. And I will be having an upcoming event on gratitude. I share with my Awakening Your Intuition and my mindset students and clients all about gratitude and how I personally discovered its power. But the truth is that you guys need to go deeper than just thinking, oh, I need to be grateful for things. Okay. And those of you that are patient enough to hear all this will be here for me to call on for readings. Okay. But for those of you that are popping off because you're bored because I haven't called on you for a reading yet, that's great. That's less I have to worry about. Okay. I want people here who are going to be engaged, and you'll find that my readings have a call to action. So there'll be some way in which your spirit team is empowering you to make the changes and transformations that you want and need. Okay. In your expansion. So, it's worth waiting around and learning to be patient and really understanding your part in getting a productive reading. Okay. Because it's not just a one-way street. Okay. So, excuse me. Down. Let's go. Sorry, guys. I'm testing out just doing things down here with the dogs, and it usually works pretty well, but today it's not working so well. They have been dead quiet until I got on my live. Very quiet until I got on my live. So gratitude is Spirit's message to you today. And we can all always understand and learn from gratitude. But it is quite true. If the only thing you ever do is be grateful, it would transform your life. And I guarantee this is coming through. I'm going to say hi to you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, please listen to the guidance from Spirit. I know you're all wanting readings and that's why you're here. But please understand it's more than just getting a reading. And if you are wanting a reading and you're listening to the fact that Spirit knows who's here and Spirit is wanting me to share the power of gratitude with you, that might be information you don't know that you need. Okay. So I'll get to your readings and that in just a minute, but this is important. While you're feeling in a place of need or want, that's what you're manifesting. So if you're on here and you're like, I'd like a reading, I'm here for a reading. When are you going to do readings? Come on, this is what I want for a reading. But you're not sitting in gratitude and you're not absorbing what Spirit is sharing right now about gratitude. You're cutting your nose to spite your face. Because Spirit knows you are here. Okay. And my loyalty is to Spirit. So if they want me to share gratitude today, I'm going to share gratitude today. And guys, if you can't think of anything to be grateful for, you don't have to start there. Just find one thing. Manifestation comes through feeling, and feel it. You are a part of your Spirit team. Your higher self, your intuition knows the answers that your Spirit team does. I'm just here to help facilitate that and help you reconnect to that power. Okay? I won't be sharing anything today that your soul, your intuition could not get access to. You just might not know it. Okay? All right. So that is our lesson today. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. If you find that you are worried or upset or want to complain about something, immediately replace it with gratitude. Just try it for 1 week. You don't have to wait till my gratitude workshop. Just try it for 1 week or 1 day even and see how you feel. Okay. Hi, Dolores. Great to see you. All right. So Dolores did the Meet Your Spirit guides. I'm going to scroll up here and say hi to everybody, and then we'll get into readings. Dolores is one of my Awakening Your Intuition clients, and she did the Meet Your Spirit guides. And this reminds me, if you guys do come to Meet Your Spirit guides, the next one is May 30th. There's only a couple spots left. If you want one, you need to email me at larkinsreadings@gmail.com. You have to keep working on it afterwards, right? Which Dolores is doing. You have to keep working on it. You have to keep working on that relationship and that connection, especially since they're not in our tangible world. It's very important. Here's my email, guys. If you want to join Meet Your Spirit Guides, it's free, but I only have a few spaces left. There you go. All right. But you have to keep working on it and talking to them. You have to keep looking for the subtleties. All right. All right. Let's say hi to everybody here. And guys, please be patient. Hi, Maria. I'm going to get to as many of you as I can. And if I don't get to you, Veronica has amazing readers on here every day of the week. Hi, Priscilla. Welcome. Guys, please be specific about the readings you want. Spirit has been encouraging me to do that. Hi, Erica Burt. Hi, Rose. Because it just will help me get to more people. Hope me and my parents are well. Rose, thank you so much. It's so nice to see where you guys are from and to have you actually share a greeting with everyone instead of just popping on and asking for readings. There's a night and day between those two energies, guys. One is an energy of need and want, and the other one is an energy of abundance and gratitude. Let's see. Hello, Maria. Okay, now is working. Okay. Kelly Ann, great to see you. Geraldine, hello. I don't know how to pronounce this. Uwilie, welcome. Let's see. Some advice on my book. Okay, we'll get up there. Nita, good to see you. Yes, I've got 3 dogs and 2 cats down here right now keeping me company. And let's see here. Can I get a spirit message? Okay. Marana, I'm just gonna shorten your long name there. It's beautiful, but please be specific for me here. Just want to make sure I'm saying hi to everybody first. Let's see if we got everybody. Regina, welcome. Diana, welcome. Colette, good to see you. Let's see here. Michelle Rose, hello and welcome. Okay. Wow, we have so many great questions on here today. I love it. All right. Spirit's like, you can do this. Keep moving along. Pam would love a reading. Please be specific, Pam. Let's see. Okay, I got you guys starred here. So I will just going where spirit is guiding me. Dolores, I got you starred too, honey. And Monday's the day. Dolores is coming Monday. We're going to get back into our masterminds. So I'm super excited. I'll be messaging you guys in the group and getting you guys onto the school app. Let's see. Goody Tulane, like gratitude be your gratitude. Yes, ma'am. Grateful to be here. Lovely words. Thank you, Regina. Listening and take it in. Colette, good. Good, guys. All right. Excellent. I know it sounds like I'm lecturing you guys, but to be honest, I don't want these readings to be like the general things that I see out there every time. I don't want the people on here just coming to me for another same answer that they've gotten from 100 other psychics. I'm here to make a difference. And if you're not going to be engaged and you're not going to ask the questions and you're not going to apply it, then please go find one of the other millions of readers that is willing to just get online and answer the same questions. And, I care what's happening. I care where my energy is going with this. Okay. So I want there to be intention in this. Okay. So let's start here. Let's see. So I'm going to do this because I really can't stand the layout. I hope the layout looks better to you guys than it does me. I've got to somehow fix this, but hopefully you guys can see everything. Maria, I see, I'm going to start with this because Spirit wants me to, but I think Spirit wants me to because so many women are in this situation. And when I started coaching, I was coaching women and relationships. And I was one of those women. I let a guy drag me along for over 20 years that, I was just a number. I was just the flavor of the week for 20 years. So what does that say about me? Well, times have changed. Society has changed. And, I'm going to say this, Maria, before I answer your question. Men can and will only do what women allow them to do. So, if we want to complain about irresponsible men that won't commit and take you for granted, it is partly our fault. Women are going to get mad at me for that one, but it's true. Because that is the dynamic between male and female. It is the dynamic. The man creates the container. The woman then is free and liberated in so many other ways to bring about the full power of her feminine. And the woman creates those boundaries. And men by nature will do whatever you let them. So whatever you accept. So if you adapt your standards to a man, then you both have lost because that's not in his dynamic in the relationship. So, you say, my ex slept with me a week ago. Will he ever try to get me back? Or just use me? I feel used. You should feel used because you were just used. Here's your question. And I used to ask this too, Maria. And I'm very blatant about what I say. Okay, so don't take offense. I'm very direct about what I say. Because I used to sugarcoat everything and try to be gentle and kind about it. And the truth is people just don't get it. Eventually, the harsh reality hits us. Okay. Will he ever try to get me back? I'm going to be a jerk right now. Why would he need to try to get you back? He already got you back, didn't he? Didn't he just get you back a week ago? He did. He got what he wanted. Why should he try for anything? See, what women don't understand is that men have to have something that they want to work for. Men value what they put forth effort into. So if you wonder why the women who, and I'm not talking about playing hard to get, do not play hard to get, do not play games, do not try to get a man to chase you. A man will naturally go after what he wants, period. If you give him what he wants on a silver platter before he's even made an effort or even has decided, you're giving yourself away and you are being used. Yes, you're being used. Absolutely. He has to work for it. And sleeping together should be the last thing on the plate. See, the misunderstanding women have now is that all this sexual liberation empowers them. Actually, it doesn't. You still have to be the gatekeeper. You still have to be, what it does is it devalues you. Every time you do for a man what he should be doing, you devalue yourself. And he can't help it. It will devalue you in his eyes. It will devalue you in other people's eyes. I used to do that with my clients. If I'd say, oh, it's okay, you can't afford it, so I'm just going to give you this. And then I would be in debt because I was paying for my clients, but they didn't value me. They'd take what I had to offer, use me, abuse me, and leave. So this isn't just for relationships. I mean, to be quite honest, Maria, if you were really listening to your spirit guides, you would have blocked him and be gone. No contact. The next time he contacts you, be like, oh, wow. I've got this great guy that I'm seeing and, I'm being spoiled by somebody else. And then block him. That'll have him fuming. Why? Because all of a sudden you become something someone else has he can't have. This isn't game playing. You're in this situation, Maria, to begin with, because whether you know it or not, subconsciously, you have been devaluing yourself. And I am not saying that you have to be a bitch. I'm not saying you have to play games. Energetically, women need to be there and be their value, and the men need to make the effort. If you don't have a ring on your finger and you haven't already been down the aisle and signed those papers, don't do anything. Nothing. Don't text him. Don't call him. Don't invite him for something. Don't think you have to make him feel all warm and fuzzy and hope he's going to come back to you. He's not going to come back to you. Not in any way that is any sort of value. You just showed him you're there to be used whenever he wants you. And it's a hard lesson, but you know what? Now you can be that phoenix that rises from the ashes. That was his last hurrah. You make that his last hurrah, Maria. And you decide from now on, a man who keeps your company is going to earn your company. You figure out what your standards are. I don't care if you make more than a man. Don't go up and be inviting guys out on dates. I know everybody thinks this is so cool now. It's not cool because it goes against the nature, the natural needs and desires of the feminine and the masculine. See, there's a reason for this whole chase thing that we've turned into a game. In all aspects of their life, men value what they have had to make an effort for. If they don't have to make an effort for you, then you are not valuable to them, period. It's a subconscious thing. It's not them being nasty. It's how they're made. Likewise, women have their value validated, and they are liberated in ways maybe most of you women have never experienced by maintaining that value for yourself. Because then guess what? you attract a valuable relationship. And you can put your energy into yourself and being valuable. Men are attracted to that. They're attracted to that because if you can care for yourself and you're confident in yourself as a woman, guess what? They can pursue the other things for you as a relationship, their own dreams, and they can get the fulfillment of what they can create and provide for you. If you're all needy and they have to spend all their attention comforting and reassuring you that you're valuable, that good men don't want that. Mentally and emotionally healthy men do not want that, because then that limits them. If you want to have a solid relationship that is actually even and equal energetically, then you have to be standing in your center. You have to be valuing yourself. And that starts with the woman, because the women that get the good men do that. And it took me a long time to learn that. And that's why I started coaching it. A long time. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. Kick that guy to the curb, up your standards, up your value, Maria, and allow yourself to bring in a relationship of some actual value for you, because you are going to feel that longing and that desire, that whatever it is you're feeling, the being used, the devalue. And believe me, as you get older, it gets worse as that habit keeps on. So you want to change that now. Okay. All right. I hope that helps, sweetheart. Keep me posted and get rid of that dude. Just get rid of him. Okay. Let's see here. Kelly Ann, are you there for us, dear? Kelly Ann, please let me know. Guys, I like to make sure you're here first, because so many people pop on and off. They have kids, they have dinner, they have work, or maybe they just get bored with what I'm saying. I haven't called on them yet and they disappear. So I want to make sure you're there. Okay. Let's see. Danny, welcome. I am just going where spirit calls me. I'm starring everyone. So just give me a specific question, okay? All right. Yes, you're there. Great. All right. All right. Let me start you guys here. All right. Let's see. You need some advice on your book success. Okay. So, Kelly Ann, I'm not sure how many books you have written already. Right now, there are more, but I see 3 strong books in your energy field right now. And Spirit is asking me to and this is where you guys will find in my readings, this tends to happen. Trying to light my incense. Define what you mean for yourself. Define what success means for you. You don't have to for me, Kellyanne. I'm saying you need to relook at what success means for you. It might mean making money. It might mean being a #1 best-selling author. It might mean getting into a publishing company. It might mean making a particular amount of money. I don't know why these aren't working. But you need to define what success means for you, because what they're showing me is just getting your books out there is a success, that you're going to be climbing a ladder of success when it comes to your books, because success is really whatever definition we give to it. So they're showing me 3 books strongly in your energy field, and they're showing me that you're probably going to have a couple of books that you personally do not deem as a success before you actually deem one that you think is successful. In other words, they want you to keep going. They want you to work on this. They want you to keep writing. They want you to keep getting out there and promoting your work. They want you to take writing classes and publishing classes so you can learn more about it. And do your submissions if that's how you're doing it. But they want you to keep on this journey. And they're showing me, again, they're showing me the 3 books. So I'm not clear if it's like the 4th book or if it's the 3rd book, but you're going to have to get a couple of books out there. And then your books are going to start to pick up momentum and get you really known as an author. And this is not uncommon, by the way, Kellyanne. And then what's going to happen, they're showing me, is then that will add value to those first couple of books that you did not deem successful to begin with. But they were successful because they're going to lead you to more and more, I don't know if authority is the right word, but, being known more as an author. And so that's going to lead you to more opportunities. Okay. Please understand that, your spirit guides have been trying to remind you. They're saying process, process, process. This is going to be a process, and enjoy it, because they're showing me the evolution of your books is going to be so much of the evolution of you, which I think is kind of cool. The evolution of your books is going to be so much of an evolution of you. Linda, welcome from New Zealand. Wonderful. All right. I'm starring everybody so I can get to as many as possible. Kellyanne, keep me posted on this, okay? And whatever you do, they say, keep writing, keep writing. Thank you for tuning in today. Sunshine, welcome. Yes, all is well. Thank you for saying hello from Ireland. Yay. All right. Let me scroll up here. Thank you, Pam, for being specific. Let me get up to the next one I have starred here. Okay. Let's see. Colette, I'm going to scroll down and see. You wrote something else down here too. I want to make sure I don't leave anything out that you were sharing. And I've got you starred, Dolores. Kellyanne says, it has been a process for sure. Thank you. Yes. And it's going to continue to be a process. It's going to continue to be a process, Kellyanne, but your fruits are going to, your labor is going to pay off. Okay. The fruits of your labor will come. Joe Megan, welcome. Okay. Hi, Kaweezy. So today we're taking readings as usual. I just want to see if Colette is down here. Colette, are you still here? Can you let me know if you're still there, please, Colette? So I want to make sure I'm reading for people that are here, because sometimes people have to pop off. Okay. All right. Okay. No. Guys. Sorry, guys. My husband told me he'll run through the kitchen and leave it. Sorry, guys. It's not your fault. I'm the one that's choosing to do my readings in the kitchen. All right. So let's see if Colette's here yet. Rose Sullivan. Let's see here. Yep, you guys are starred. Hi, Brenda Lucas. Welcome. Oh my gosh. No way, Brenda. No way. Okay, I'm going to star you, Brenda. So guys, for those of you who don't know, there was a young man yesterday. Oh, Colette's there. Perfect. There was a young man that came through yesterday when someone else was asking for a reading. He was in his 30s with dark blonde hair. And I see you, Colette. And so I was asking as a reverse reading because he didn't match the person who I was reading for. And so I was just thinking about him, and Brenda popped on and asked. So we will definitely come back to that. Okay, Brenda? Thank you. He's back. So I knew somebody'd be coming for him. All right. let's see here. So Colette, can you give me the names and or the birthdays of who you'd like to hear from, please? I'm just trying to cut down my time today. I love doing cold readings, but I am trying to get to as many people as I can today. And that safe spirit and the energy exchange of figuring all those things out. Let's see here. Yes, awesome. So, Amy, yes, honey, everybody is starred who asked for a reading. Okay. Everybody's starred. Let's see here. So while I'm waiting for names or birthdays, Colette, from you, you also have your guardian angel right now is really surrounding you with this green, emerald green, which is the heart chakra love energy. It is so important. And Susie. Okay. Betty and Susie. All right. And it's sending you this just energy of unconditional love. So green is the heart chakra, and it's also, you know, pink and green are love. They're unconditional love, right? The pink is really the unconditional love color, but the green represents the heart chakra, and that's where you are right now. And so Colette, they're also showing me that they're also showing me that you're in like, so I'm asking them how many. If I'm not looking at you guys, I'm looking at my third eye or what they're showing me, because I'm using all my clairs and then I'm switching back to my mind and talking to you. Okay. So they're showing me like a path here, and then they're showing me like 3 or 4 breaks in it. And by breaks, I don't mean anything negative by that, Colette. It's just they're showing me these little what are cracks are representing just kind of difficult times. Hi, December Hill, welcome. They're challenges, right? They're little marks of challenges, of blips that are opportunities for you to awaken and grow. And they're showing me that in each one of those are feelings of loss. And that one of the things you're learning in this lifetime, this part is new ways with which to deal with what you as a human would consider change or loss. Okay. Hi, Kathleen O'Connor. And so you want to hear from Susie and Betty. So let me see if they're coming separately or together here today. We have lots of souls here. We had lots of people still wanting mediumships readings when I got off yesterday. So souls, guys, they can show up in the way they were when they passed, or they often show up in a younger version, like their younger version of themselves. Right now, I see these 2 female energies moving forward. One is reaching her hand out to you, or hands out to you like this, like to take, like she'd be taking your hands. And one of these ladies is a little older than the other one. So one is younger and one is older. They're showing me candles. Have you been lighting candles, Colette? Or do candles mean something to you in regards to these 2 ladies? Because the one is reaching her hands out to you, and then they're showing me candles. And they're showing me flowers. They're showing me conversation, confidentiality. So they're giving me these things to feel. And this is what a lot of the souls on the other side will do to put together a bigger picture. They will share images and ideas to put together for their own validation. They want to thank you for being here, but also, Colette, you don't know how much you were appreciated and the differences that you make in people's lives. So you are like, you are needing to remember to light and refuel your light, as you are a light for others more than you realize. And they can see this as well. So they're also, Susie and Betty, they came in together, I guess, because they came in for you. But they also, they're also showing me this soul community connection that they have with you. Are you wanting to be able to converse more, Colette, with them? Are you wanting to converse more, like on a regular, like, personal mediumship basis for yourself? Let me know. I help people end of life. And you sat with your auntie for 3 weeks. Yeah, that's amazing. So, but what I'm seeing is you need to do some, and I don't mean like intentional, conscious, down to earth refueling, but you need to do some energetic refueling. This is what they're showing me. And they also want to remind you of something. They want to remind you, and they're showing me that you're very good at what you do, but they want to remind you that you're holding space and you're a vehicle. And once you have helped with that mental and emotional aspect energetically, most of the work is up to them. Hi, Angie. Welcome. Do you understand what I'm saying? In other words, you're very natural at what you're doing and helping people to transition, but they want you to make it even easier on yourself and to recognize that connection there when the person has like emotionally let go, to get better at the letting go part for yourself. Okay. Welcome from Scotland, Danielle. They're also showing me, I don't know if you relate to this, Colette, or if you can see this when you do transitions, but they're also showing me like a whole circle of souls and their silver and golden thread connections that are standing in gratitude to you. Okay. But they're also saying that at some point you're going to be exploring this transition to the other side yourself. And I don't mean that in the fact that you're going to die or you're going to pass away. They're showing me, and this is one of those little crooks in the sidewalk they were showing me, you are going to be going more deeply into the work that you do. Because I asked them, why do you need to sort of refine and recharge and learn to let go at a new level? And they said, because what you're doing is actually, you're going to be evolving to the next level of what you do. You're going to be able to experience more on your own and take your work to a whole nother level. Okay. They're telling me you're ready to do that. And they're showing me that the souls that you have worked with and helped cross over, they're going to be supporting you in that journey. Okay. They're also saying, and one last thing I'm going to leave you with here, they're also saying that you need to make sure that you're logging your personal experiences with this. And so the things, as you become more accustomed to some of these things, that you don't forget anything, and you're going to be able to look back and see the process and how it evolved. Okay. That's really important. All right. I've got you starred, Rosie. Colette, I hope that helps. Keep working with your guardian angel to assist you with this, okay? And they say thank you. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to they're asking me to run through a few of these more quickly because there's so many people on here right now. Okay, so I'm going to Goody Tulane, are you still on here? Let me know if you're still on here, please. Goody Tulane, let me know if you're still on here. Because they want me to try to get as many of you in as I can. You're welcome, Colette. Thank you for coming by. Okay, see if Goody's in here. If not, we'll come back to her. I don't want to ditch anybody, but Spirit's like, you got a lot of people on here, girl. You better get moving. Okay. All right, let me scroll down here. Let's see. So Priscilla Amicall, are you still here? Let's see, watch. I bet you Goody Tulane answered, and I just went after Priscilla. Okay. Nope, not yet. Hi, Nicole. Oh, she is here. Okay, Priscilla's here. Yes. Okay, I don't see Goody Tulane though, so we'll wait. So let me go back up and get yours, Priscilla, right now. Hey, Mandy. Okay. Sorry, hold on, guys. I got to scroll back up here. I'm trying to be thorough and not miss anyone. Okay. Priscilla, scrolling back up. I see Tobin. I see you too. Okay. Priscilla, can you rewrite your question? I'm sorry, in the comments. Every time I scroll down, it bumps me back up, and I'm having trouble putting your message up. If you could just retype it in there for me, please, Priscilla. See the one, I see this one. Then I asked you to be specific, and I didn't see the next one here. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I found it. Hello. My question is about my energies at the moment because I'm having my first solo show in my own. Yay. Congratulations. And I'm wondering if they have any advice for the show. Just be yourself. What I'm being told is this is you don't need a lot of advice other than just being yourself and believing in yourself. They're showing me to remind you that confidence comes from experience. So they're showing me that this opportunity is actually there to build your confidence. So this is part of a process of building yourself. Keep me posted and let me know. Okay. Practice makes perfect. Action is what builds confidence. So you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. Thank you for letting me read for you. And please keep me posted. Oh my God, I have to comment on this. Kellyanne, if you're still there, the title of my book is The Guardians of the Earth and Their Journey to Save It. You have no idea. I'm a guardian and I'm writing books on it too. That's amazing. I am definitely going to be buying your book. I cannot wait to read that. That's amazing. Wow. All right. More validation. Love it. Okay. go down to our next starred person here. Erica Burt, are you still there? Erica Burt, are you still there? Let's see if Erica is there. Just let me know if you're in the comments. Sometimes people pop off. She's just said, I'm just open to hearing if I'm getting approved for my disability. I struggle with a tumor, but the meds drain me too much to work. Okay. Let's see if you're down there. You there, Erica? Yeah, isn't that amazing, Kellyanne? Oh, wow. I'm just like, you can see I'm just glowing. I'm so excited about this. Kathleen O'Connor, Presh, Lou O'Connor, welcome. Priscilla. Okay. Okay, Erica Burt. Okay, so we'll come back to you if you're not there yet. You're welcome, Priscilla. Thank you for tuning in today. All right, so let's, Geraldine, welcome. Okay. Okay, Rosie Panic Zoo. Are you there? Rosie Panic Zoo, are you there? Hi, please, any messages from my granddad? Oh, let's see if you're there, Rosie. Yay, she popped up right away. Tom, can you check on that noise, please? I think someone's on the lizard cage. Okay, well, I know who it is too. It's Tangelo, our little orange booger baby cat. Okay, wow. So as soon as I read your message, hi, please, any messages from my granddad, I just got this warm, overwhelming, absolutely bubbly, warm, fuzzy, loving feeling. It's amazing. So let's validate and make sure this is him. I get this warm, fuzzy, happy feeling. I have, the gentleman that has come forward for you is, he was very smart, had a great sense of humor, although I don't know that everybody understood his sense of humor necessarily, but you did. You got him. And he's a very joyful soul. Twinkling eyes, big smile, just joyful. And he's actually really excited to be back on the other side. He's excited that you've come to say hi to him. He says he's there with you joyfully, watching your life and watching how you're walking through life. He says he felt like, yes, that, he's like, if you wonder if you were his buddy too, you were. He's like, yeah, we were buddies. We got each other. We were in sync. And he loved you so, so, so much. You were just absolutely the joy and delight of his life. Not to be cliche, but literally a breath of fresh air. And, he had a way of rolling with life and making the best of things. And, accepting what he needed to in order to move on to the next thing. And that was one of the things that he tried to pass on to you, was to always maintain this sense of lightheartedness. And, he's showing me that when he visits you, because most of our loved ones visit us, guys, in the astral plane. They just do. And in this case, he's showing me taking walks with you. Evidently, when you're sleeping at night and you guys meet in the astral plane, you ask his advice. You walk through things with him that he sees and goes through with you during the day. Hi, Kathleen, I see you. And you said, yeah, he made everything better even when it doesn't. Yes, yes, I can see that. That's very fitting of his energy. And when he's giving you advice in the astral plane, that's what he's sharing with you, right? He's showing me that the things you ask him and that you wonder about, he's like, you already know. You just need the validation in order to take on that attitude and that approach with things. And he's very proud of you for doing that. He wants you to know he's always, always there when you need him. Okay. And then I'm also seeing living here. I'm seeing a man between your two ages that is here. And I'm not getting if that's his brother or that's his son, but it's a man that's living now that is in your life that is older than you and younger than him. So it could have been a brother, or it could have been a son, but he also wants you to know, not to worry about him. He's there in presence with him as well. He's showing me that this man, and I'm getting chills, and that's him validating that I'm sharing what he's wanting me to share here. That, that he is struggling with his loss, but he's trying to keep it to himself. He's also showing me a female energy about the same age, so like between your age and his age. So I don't know if that's his. It looks like it's too young to be his sister, but age is not necessarily spot on when we're looking at ages, unless they are really trying to show me specifically. But definitely she's older than you and is also really, really struggling with his passing. And he wants them to be more at peace. No, this is not the uncle in spirit, Rosie. This is a man younger than your grandfather but older than you are, that is actually here in this world still. This is not in spirit. This is a person that is here. And then also this female energy that is struggling with his passing as well. Let's see, either your mom or your sisters. Your mom, I would say your mom. Your sisters might be struggling as well, but the energy is more between your energies. So that would be your mom. And he just wants them to know that he is so good and he's present with them and he's proud of all of you and he loves you all and everything is just fine and that he's good and not to worry. Don't spend time worrying, that all is well. Okay. All is well. So if you can, if you have the opportunity, if they're willing and accepting of it, to go on and share this with them, please do this as well. Okay. Lovely, lovely man. I'm going to send you off with your granddad. Thank you for tuning in and sharing with us today, letting me read for you. All right, guys, don't forget, if you find this valuable, please go ahead and like it or love it so that more people can find Veronica's page. If you're interested in following my readings, I'm on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or learning more about my awakening your intuition or getting a reading or doing meet your spirit guides, please follow my Larkin Psychic Medium page down here. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I see you, Kathleen. Let's see. I'm working on it. Let's see. Don't see Erica back yet. Let's see. Rose, Rose Sullivan. Wait a minute. I'm thinking of doing something with my name and wondered if my loved ones agree with it. She's on the couch with me. They're fine. They're all good. Please and thank you. Okay, so a rose. Well, their response is I'm just getting a general energy response from them, not anybody popping forward specifically, and your spirit guides as well. That's up to you. There's not. It doesn't matter if they agree or not. This is you are the embodiment of your spirit team here in this world. So it's a choice. It's not a matter of whether they agree with it or not. It's a choice. If you feel that, your name is not in alignment with you and you want to change it, whether that is true or not, that's part of your journey. That is your choice. And spirit doesn't mess with that. Okay. Now, sometimes there may be cases where somebody's name is so in alignment with them and they're just going through a phase, but I don't necessarily see that with you. I think this is about you looking for validation of you possibly, making alterations to your name, and your loved ones they just love and support you unconditionally. And they love and support your journey because they can see you're here for your journey. That's part of your journey. So, their answer is not we agree or disagree. They're ambivalent to it. They're just saying this is your choice. This is your choice. And they're gonna love you unconditionally no matter what. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you for letting me read for you. Okay. Let's see here. I see you guys. I'm just going where spirit's guiding me right now. Regina, I'm glad you're enjoying this. Let's see who's still here. Who I have starred. Oops. Let's see. Okay. Guys, I'm not sure. Hi, Jillian. I'm not sure what you guys are feeling when you write stuff like this. I'm not sure what that's about. I mean, I guess I can say on behalf of all readers, I'm sorry if you don't feel like you get a shout out or a reading. It may be your energy. It may be that you have in that 95% of your mind you're unaware of, that you have this expectation that you're going to be overlooked and not get one. That in and of itself can create that. Am I blaming you for it? Yeah, I'm saying maybe. I don't know for sure. I'm just saying. It may be that even just comments like that can sort of, I'm just being blatantly honest, guys. Love me or hate me, it doesn't matter. It could be, that can also be a turnoff. Those little memes they have online where they have these cute, sad animals and they say, if you don't even get I bet I won't even get a like. Every time I go to like or comment on one of those and I read that clickbait crap, and I am letting you know how it comes off, Hannah. Okay. I think you can find another way to share what you're feeling, that you're feeling you're not being seen. But like when I see that I ignore them. I'll usually say uninterested. I'll unfollow. I will not deal with that because that's just a way of people read it and they're like, oh, I better comment. No, why? A better way, Anna, for you to be seen and get good attention from a reader is if you get on and you say, hi, I'm Anna from so-and-so. So happy to be here. How's everybody doing tonight? I would love to talk to so-and-so. I would love to know if, give the reader something to work with. You don't walk into a new classroom or an open house or a class or something and walk in and like you just expect to have everybody know everything about you when you walk in. If you go to a new yoga class, you're going to walk in. They're probably going to take roll, try to meet everybody. If you're running a class, you're going to say, hi, I'm so-and-so. Who are you? So don't get on an online reading and just expect people to just be plucking you out, right? You've got to have that energy out there. So, I mean, hopefully that'll help you, but try being engaging with an energy that is a higher vibration, because that's really low vibrational frequency. You're probably falling under everybody's radar right there. And if not, it'll just turn them off. So give them something to work with. I'm so happy to be here. Your earrings are beautiful. I've been watching you a lot. Could I please have a reading on so-and-so today? We're people too. We're not just pieces of meat up here. We have feelings. All right. I'm just saying. Put in the comments what you want a reading on. I'll be happy to read for you. Welcome, welcome. I'm excited you're here. And I'll be back Friday for Furball Friday if you want animal readings. And Monday for Angels in Action. Amber says, hello, Larkin. I'm looking for, let's see. Well, let's see if she's here first. I don't know if any of these people are still here. Yeah, usually the horses, Rose Sullivan. Not today. It's kind of rainy and a little cool, and I'm going to go to the horses when we get off here. I should have left already, really. Welcome, Jillian. Great. Thanks for tuning in. Amber, are you still here? Hello, Larkin. I'm looking for back and knee pain origins from Spirit, please. Just got back into yoga. I feel like my body is resisting my heartfelt comments. Thanks. Okay. Let's see if you're still on here, Amber. Great to see you. Hi, Amanda. Amanda says, I love your honesty and energy. Yeah. Well, life is short. You gotta be. I'm glad you appreciate that. Okay, so Kathleen, I see you, sweetheart. I've got you starred. I do see you. If you want a general reading, I mean, I love to do cold reads, but if there's something specific you want to know, ask it. So I'm just looking to see if Amber is still here. Amber. Okay. Danielle, welcome. Okay. Guys, I'm just going where Spirit is calling me, okay? And I have things starred, and I'm trying to go in the order that it's starred here. All right, so let me go back up here. I don't see Amber, unfortunately. Sorry, Amber. Haven't seen you in a while, girl. I hope you come back. Okay. We did that one. I can unstar her. We did Rosie and Rosalie today. Okay. At Nor, are you here? At Nor, you're next. At Nor, F137, are you here? Okay. In case they're not here, I'm going to scroll down a little further. Let's see. Carrie, Angie, Michelle. Oh my God, look at all these great readings, Kathleen. I know you're asking if you're being protected. I know, Kathleen, I'm getting to you. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Unfortunately, guys, there's only one of me. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Geraldine, are you here? Geraldine Owens, are you here? Somebody was asking, could they give a testimonial? Absolutely. I appreciate that. You guys can go to my Psychic Medium Facebook page. Absolutely. You can leave a testimonial on there. You can email it to me as well. I'm glad if you guys find this valuable, just make sure you like and heart up here so that more people can find this for help. Okay. Okay. Oh, Nora, you are here. Okay. So now I've got both of you. Okay. Well, let me quick do Geraldine now, Nora, because I just popped her up there. And then if you could rewrite what you wanted to know, Nora, so I don't have to scroll all the way back up. I might lose it. That will save me time looking for it. I'm so sorry. I'll get there here. That's okay, Michelle Olivier. Great to see you. Thank you, Noor. Go ahead, type in what your question was again. I'll get to you. You're next. I know, Geraldine, I see you. Noor popped up right after I popped your comment up. So is my spirit family watching over my brother, who is ill, and saying my brother is speaking to him? Maybe that one more time. Is my spirit family watching over my brother who is ill? Oh, he is saying my brother is speaking to him. Oh my goodness. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So your family, your family is in the same soul family, Geraldine. That is not always the case. Sometimes our families are just in our soul community. Sometimes we've chosen to come into experience where they're not, regardless. For whatever it is we have to learn or connect with others' energies. Nor what I need you to do is rewrite your question to save me time so I don't lose it up top. I know you're here, but I'm doing Geraldine right now because you didn't pop up right away, and then I'll get right back to you, okay? So your whole family is in the same soul family, and I think that's beautiful and brilliant that your brother can tell that and feel and sense that family there. Absolutely. Yes. Your brothers are speaking. He is being watched over and looked over. He's got healing angels, his guardian angels, his spirit guides. He's got loved ones in spirit. He has a lot of elders around him as well. Grandparents and great uncles and things like that, because they're holding fast his energy, right? They're trying to keep his energy safe and protected. So absolutely, I would encourage that. Let him share that with you so that he has an outlet for it, because it's really helping him. And if he knows he can trust you to be able to share this, that will also help him to continue practicing that. And they're really helping him from the other side. Okay. They're helping him connect more with his whole being. And it is his whole being that is helping him, his well-being. Okay. I hope that makes sense. All right. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. And keep me posted, please. Let's see here. Noor, okay, you haven't rewritten your question. So I'm going to have to scroll back up. This is going to take me a minute here. I wanted you to rewrite your question just because sometimes it takes me a while. Every time people comment, I get thrown back to the bottom. So let me just scroll back up here and see if I can find your question, Noor. Sorry, guys, there's so many people. I wish that I had everybody. I see you, Starlight Blessings. I just want to make sure I get it right. I don't have everybody's memorized. Oh, thank you so much. So needed to hear this. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. I'm working on getting back up to Noor's. Let's see here. You're welcome, Geraldine. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm scrolling back up to try to find Noor's question. If it gets too far down, like Kathleen is doing, just retype your question for me. That's what I was trying to get Noor to do, because otherwise I am taking more of our time. I have to scroll back up, and we have a lot of people on here now. Let's see here. Well, hopefully I can find it. Sorry, guys. I'm working on it here. Danny, ask me specifically what you want, what message you want. Let's see. Your home problem, Starlight. Okay, I see you. And Brenda, I don't know if Brenda's still there. Sorry, guys. This is taking me forever to scroll back up here. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, Dolores, I see you. Linda, I see you. Tobin, I see you. Sunshine, I see you. Pam, Danny, Amy. I can't find Noor's question. All right. Well, I'll have to. All right, Noor, I am sorry. You did not retype your question and I'm having trouble finding it. So I'm going to yes, Angie, absolutely your husband's around. Keep talking to him. Keep talking to him. All right, let's see here. So I'm going to do the best I can here, guys. I know I'm not going to get to everybody today. I just know I'm not. So if on Furball Friday, if I have to do some of these readings, I will. I know, Brenda. I know he's still here. Let me just get up here to. I may have to take the last few minutes I'm on, guys, and just answer as much as I can, like 1 or 2 sentence answers, just to try to get to people. Okay. So, because guess where I have to go after this, my friends? I have to go to the barn. Still in the rain. All right. Okay. While I'm searching for this other one here, I'm scrolling down to my starred ones. Kathleen, you are absolutely protected. You have a ton of angels around you. What you need to learn to do is you need to learn to protect yourself so that you feel stronger and safer. Okay. When you feel unsafe, you attract more situations where you feel unsafe. So absolutely, you are being protected. You keep asking this in the comments. I have it starred several times. You are absolutely being protected. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And what you need to do is you need to start finding ways to feel like you are protected, to recognize that protection. And to understand that a lot of your protection does not need to come from the inside. I mean, from the outside. You also need to learn to build confidence in your own inner strength. Okay. That's really, really important because that's going to help you give off vibes whereby you are feeling more confident and less vulnerable. Okay. You've got spirit guides, you've got angels, and you need to really start remembering who you are. Okay. Remembering who you are. And that's going to start helping you feel a lot more confident. Oh, here we go. Here's Noor's. I don't know if Noor is still here now. Came across it accidentally. I'd given up on this one. Okay. Hi, I would like to ask about my job. Do you see me keeping to work with Mona in my future or working somewhere else? Okay. Make sure you're down here. I'm assuming you're here, Nora, but you gotta, you're welcome, Kathleen. Mwah! Keep me posted. If you want to learn more about some of that, you may want to check out my Awakening Your Intuition program. We talk a lot about that stuff. So hi, Paul Feed. Welcome. So yeah, Nor, I don't see you working for Mona forever. I mean, maybe I see within probably the next year or so, you moving on from that. It looks like you're going to have some other opportunities and you're going to become curious and interested in another opportunity that pops up. I'm not seeing that there's not a right or wrong in this change, in this decision, but it's perfectly okay to take that next opportunity and to move forward. And, at least for right now, that timeline is somewhere between like the next 9 to 12 months. I see that popping up. Okay. All right. I hope that helps, Noor. I'm glad I found your message. Michelle says, I hope that your beautiful barn animals are feeling good and doing well. Me too. Thank you for that. I'm going to check that out in a little bit when I head out here. I'll have to head out to the barn and we will find out. Let's see. So I'm going back to, okay, I have a few I need to get here. Angie, you heard me say your husband's around, right? Your husband is around for sure. Let's see. Sunshine, are you still there? Guys, I'm going to kind of jump around and try to answer quick questions that I can answer as well, just to get to as many people as I can. I'm really trying to do that. let's see. I want to quick say this. We'll get back to you, but starlight blessings. Yes, definitely there'll be an end to the issues with your neighbors. I don't see it happening immediately. There will be an end, but you need to let the energy die down. You really need to let the energy die down so it can transmute. Okay, so be patient. Be patient. Sunshine, are you there? Would love a message from my parents. You are here. Okay, excellent. So let's see here. So I'm feeling like you got hit pretty hard, Sunshine. As far as feeling so much responsibility, so much sort of like without your parents, it's a whole shift in life. It's a whole shift in perspective. It's a whole shift in the outlook in life. It's a whole shift in sort of feeling the rug being pulled out from underneath you. Sorry, Kaweezy, I see you, buddy. I'm swamped today, aren't I? Did your parents happen to pass close to each other? Because I'm seeing that there's the feeling and the experience of, and it might just be your adaptability. You are adaptable, but it might just be your grieving process. It seems like you didn't get to have your footing back between the passing of your parents. And there were some they're showing me, to use as an analogy, the footing aspect of it. And it might just be the process of grief between the two. But there's this warm embrace with them just circling you, just like having their arms around you, and you are fully supported and they are fully fine. They're I know it sounds funny, guys, because it always sounds like we're saying how wonderful it is on the other side, but it is, because they're both back to their full state of wholeness, right? Of well-being. They're peaceful, they're joyful, they're able to we get to travel, we get to visit, we get to travel, we get to do things that we love. And they are doing so many things that they love. I see them gardening. I see them playing with the toys of manifestation and creating different realities as though they were traveling, right? As though they were on vacation. They're spending time in the Akashic records, studying and learning. They're spending time witnessing people's lives and things happening on Earth. They're fully supporting you. They are. It looks like they're doing some things separately on the other side, but they're also doing things together. Your mom, it looks like she's teaching something. She's showing or teaching or training something on the other side and really loving and enjoying that. And, they want you to know that they are safe, that they are at peace, that they are happy. And they're like, you've got everything covered here. You've got things handled. You have a good head on your shoulders. You are good at what you do. And they want you to know that they're very proud of you. You're doing fine, and they did a great job. And they're proud of that. They're proud of you. They're proud of, um, the person that you have become and what you're doing. And they're just having a good time. They also want you to know that they can hear you when you miss them, you think of them, you love them, you talk to them, they can hear you. Okay? They can hear you uh telling them that you love them and that you miss them, and they know that you want them to be happy. And so, that's why they walked forward together right away today to let you know that they love you and they're very proud of you. Okay? And they're there. So keep talking to them. Keep talking to them and know that through your own life experience, any of those gaps that you're having in the healing of their passing, it's going to slowly be filled in, and that's going to heal. Okay. We never fully, of course, get over the passing of our loved ones, but those gaps that really affect you the most, that healing process is going to fill in for you. Okay. Just by what life is offering you. So please know that. All right, guys. I'm going to send you with them, sunshine. Please know you're going to be able to interact with them more now. Okay. So it's going to be more easy for you to pick up on them and what they're trying to tell you. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to be rushing through anyone. I'm just trying to get to who's on here. Because I'm going to have to go shortly. I have to head to the barn to feed. Let's see here. Paul Freed, are you still here? Let's see. Aw. She will say yes, Paul. She will say yes. I hope she's not watching this, but she will say yes. Congratulations. What a lovely name, Lillian. Congratulations. All right, Angie, let's see here, guys. I'm not ignoring you. Guys, if you don't get a reading today, I'll be on Friday is Furball Friday, but Monday we'll have Angels in Action. You can find me then, or go to come to listen to other Veronica's other amazing readers. Okay. Let's see here. Also, guys, if you have not signed up for my Meet Your Spirit guides yet and you want to do that, please do. Kawezi gospel rap sounds amazing. Gold and platinum, that's up to you. That will happen if you keep going, if you take the actions, if you get out of your comfort zone. Okay. Let's see. Paul says, on Friday, I will be with Larkin. 2 years ago, I came into the room. That is what YouTube is saying. Wow, amazing. What she does. Thank you, Paul. 2 years ago. Wow, I can't believe that was 2 years ago. Time flies, buddy. Time flies. Angie, are you still there? Are you still there? I lost 3 family members past. Let's see. In the 1 year, husband, then my mom. Yeah. Let's see here. So, Angie, are you still there? You're welcome, Kawezi. Let's see here. Hi, Carrie. Angie, are you still there? Let me know if you're there, Angie. Okay, so we have a troll. Woohoo! Bye-bye, Paul. Okay. Let's see. Presh, hello. You're there, Angie. Good. Okay. So, first of all, Angie, bye, Paul. Congratulations. So, Angie, It was a meet. Wait, it was amazing, wasn't it, Kweezy? It was amazing. Thank you, Spirit. So, guys, I have you guys start. Just try to be specific with your messages, okay? So, Angie, why am I seeing a vehicle? They're showing me a vehicle. This is a dark vehicle. And they're showing me like opening one car door. Looks like it's on the left side. They're showing me the left side of the car. Let me know what that's about. How you relate to that. That's number one. So I'm tuning into your parents and your husband. Your mom, your dad is too. But your husband's just trying to be present with you. Like he's proud of you. He knows you're doing well. He's really keeping trying to let you know that you're there so you have comfort and reassurance, because that's a lot, right? That's a lot to experience. But I'm seeing this dark car with the left side door open. And then I'm seeing your mom, who, now keep in mind, they're fine, they're at peace, they're happy and healthy on the other side. They really are, guys. You really are. When you release the body and the egoic self, there really is that peace on the other side. It's a whole different ballgame if we're talking about people that have committed atrocities and things like that. Then there's things that they're, things they're going to have to come back and do, things they're going to kind of regret, they're going to have to work on, right? In your case here, everybody is fine. They're at peace. Your mom does have concern for you, as she just feels like she just feels like you're overly burdened, you're overly stressed. She can see the grief that you're going through. She's actually saying that she doesn't think you're even aware. She doesn't even think that you're aware of the level of grief that you have. And she's showing me there's so many decisions you had to make, so back to back, like so many decisions so fast, back to back. And she's concerned about your well-being, about your self-care, about your ability to, get a relief, get some break, get some relief. And she shows me that's coming, that the next level of your healing is going to be coming within the next, she's showing me like 15 to 18 months, which I know seems like a long time, but it's really not. It's not really a long time. It'll go by fast, but I know that seems like a long time. Okay. You said there's a funeral car and then your husband's car. Yeah, I do see the funeral car, but it's your husband's car that they're showing me, I believe. They're showing me that. You had a lot of decisions in regards to finances, a lot of decisions as regard to material things that you had to make all at one time. And your mom's showing me, she's like, it almost sort of seems like your life had to be put on hold, even though this is part of your life. It just seemed like the progress of things you wanted to do, all of that was sort of put on hold, so that, because you had to deal with these things. And she says, they didn't want to burden you with these things. They never in a million years would have thought or imagined that they would have all been leaving you in such close proximity. So then she's showing me jewelry, like a jewelry box. She's showing me a lot of small items that were hers. You didn't mind. I know you didn't. And that's part of why she cares and is concerned for you, right? You did such a beautiful job of everything for everyone. Nobody got slighted. You were very thoughtful and considerate for all of them. And she's showing me some of her jewelry in a jewelry box. She's showing me a ring that is not, it's not a wedding ring. It's just like it's more of a simple, like, looks like a silver ring. I love them. Oh, I've got her rings. Yes, yes. Well, she's showing me her jewelry. And so she's showing me one, looks like a thin band, sort of silver ring that she has. It looks like she's showing me a piece that was, I believe it was something she inherited, either from your grandmother or from an aunt. I believe it was from your grandmother as well. And this is just to show and validate to you that she's there, right? She wants me to tell you that, you did a really good job cleaning out. That was a lot. It was a lot to do. And then she wants you to look forward and see that on the horizon is a whole new future coming for you. Your granny's ring, yes. So look at her coming through with validation for you today. Them showing me the dark car, the rings. These are ways in which they are validating their presence to you. Some souls are much better at getting through that than others, right? It's really good, guys. So she's wanting you to look ahead, Angie, and she's also, let's see here. So are two of them buried together and one of them is separate? You're welcome, Angie. Like, are your parents buried together? But your husband is separate, right? Okay. Sorry, I had to ask them what they were showing me. And I had to remember which reading I was doing because I took your thing off of here. Yeah. So she wants to thank you. They all want to thank you for honoring them. Like I said, nobody got gypped. You honored all of them. And they love you so, so, so much. You have such a circle of support, Angie. They are with you. They visit you. They answer your questions in the astral plane. But they want you to really be able to hear and resonate with that. So, if you wake up in the morning or a week goes on and you still find like you have questions, journal those down. Because what you'll find is the answers they gave you in the astral plane are going to come through you. Okay. You have all three of their ashes. Okay. All three. Awesome. They want you to write it down so you can start to recognize for yourself what's real there. Okay. So you realize you are getting guidance and support that you don't even realize you're getting. Okay. All right, Angie, I'm going to send your husband and your parents with you. You will be able to connect with them better now. Okay. Thank you for letting me read for you. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I'm going to pop up here. Let's see, what a beautiful reading. I know, right, Nicole? Agreed. Okay. Hi, Tammy. Welcome. All right, guys, let me get through a few more people here before I have to head to the barn. A couple more people reserved. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Thank you guys for your patience. I'm trying to get to as many people as I can. I stayed on double time tonight, so then I got to go out in the rain, drive to my horses. Okay, Michelle Olivier, are you there? I see you guys. And Dolores, I don't know if poor Dolores has probably had to get off by now. It's taking me so long to get to everybody. I'm doing my best, guys. This takes a lot of energy. Okay. Let's see. Marhana, welcome. Okay, guys, please be specific in your questions because I have so many people to read for. I need you guys to be more specific so I can go right to the facts, okay? Let's see. Thanks, Dolores. Well, Dolores, I'll see you Monday, hopefully. So we're going to start back on Monday. You're there, Michelle. Awesome. I love you, Dolores. You're so sweet. Oh, hi, Kim. Great to see you. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the readings. All right. So, all right. You need guidance from your dad and spirit. Okay, I see. All right, guys, I try to go in order, okay? Sky's always around, Kawizi, always around, always there with you, buddy. All right, Mandy, I see you too, honey. Mandy, have you signed up for the Meet Your Spirit Guides yet? I only have like 2 spaces left. It's May 30th at 12 p.m. EDT, 4 hours. You get to meet your spirit guides, get validation, find out how they try to connect with you, learn to connect with them so you can go off and deepen your relationship. And then it's up to you to do that. Okay, you have to keep practicing. All right. So Michelle, I'm hoping to get insight into my love life. Here's the deal with your love life. Okay. So this is a combination of feedback from your spirit guides and because they share what I teach in mindset and manifesting, because spirit guides know how to help you manifest. You're going to get a little bit of both. Okay. Because I'm a manifesting coach too. So I'm good at explaining what they're trying to show you. Don't forget, 95% of your mind you are unaware of. Do you get that? Do you guys get, if you're just rolling your eyes like, oh my God, you just go on with the reading. Do you get how incredible and powerful it is to know that you are only aware of 5% of your mind? Think about that. That answers a lot of your questions. Why am I not manifesting what I want? Why are things taking forever? Easy answer. Because the part of you that's sitting here right now going, oh, when is she going to get to me? When is she going to answer my question? Why does she take so long to get through readings? That's the 5% of your mind that you are actually aware of. 95% of what is going on in your mind, what is creating your money, your relationships, your love, your job, your living situation, your health, your wealth, all of it. How confident you feel, how insecure you are around other people, how you feel about yourself. 95% of that you don't know is going on. It's called your subconscious mind. So why does this matter when you're on getting a reading? It matters because you're still human. You still have an egoic mind. You're in physical form. So you can't get on a reading and just want ooga booga magical zoomy stuff from your angels and spirit guides and not expect to have to make a change, not expect to have to make a shift, not expect to have to take responsibility. Do you guys understand that? When you get a reading, your spirit team, I don't know if all readers translate this or not. I know they don't all translate it. But your spirit team is trying to tell you what you need to do. It's not about them snapping. Your spirit guides don't do stuff for you. They guide you, encourage you. They try to get you to listen to them so you can make the best decisions to, for what it is that's going to help your expansion and your growth and your joy and your love. Your angels, you have to ask for help. They're not just going to interfere. Okay, unless they absolutely have to. So this matters. Michelle's like, oh my God, all I asked was for insight on my love life. This is about your love life. You manifest who and what you are. So whatever you manifest for relationships is a reflection of you, how you feel about yourself, your choices, your habits of choices, feelings, and self-talk and action. If you want, it's not about when is my love life coming? When is the right person coming? The right person's always available. There's always multiple options for us that are available when we shift into the right alignment. The right question for you that your spirit guides have been trying to encourage you to ask yourself, Michelle, is who do I need to be to personify the person that would have the relationship I want? Who do I need to be to personify the person that would have the relationship I want? As soon as you make those shifts, those internal shifts, the universe must, not maybe, not kind of will, kind of maybe eventually, not signed it, kind of, sort of. The universe will and must, by universal law, deliver the relationship that the match that delivers whatever it is you're in alignment with. So if you struggle with maintaining the type of relationship that you want, you have to somehow get free of that cycle, of that struggle in relationships. If you keep choosing the same kind of person over and over again, you have to find out what part of you is allowing that in. What part of you is creating that as a reflection of yourself? Okay. Your relationship like that must be there as soon as you align with it. So the insight is learn to talk to your spirit guides and hear them. Learn to become aware of what are your habits. How do you feel about yourself in relationships? How do you speak about them? What is your attitude towards them? And then adjust accordingly, right? And you will find things switch immediately. Okay. There are several energetic matches out there for you, but you have to shift into the right match for you. Okay. So, you're absolutely right. I guess that's or just what I need to hear. That's exactly right. And that's why your spirit guides got you here today. Whether you know it or not, they guided and supported you getting here today. And you were patient enough to wait through all my other readings to get a reading. That's the kind of stuff that pays off. Okay. That's the kind of stuff that pays off. Let's see here. I'm just feeling a little lost at this time. Yep. I have the wrong type of people in my life. Absolutely, you do. So the love relationship, guys, is also a reflection of the other relationships in your life, because the other relationships in your life are indicators of how you teach people to treat you. So you have to start with, how do you feel about yourself? What is your attitude about yourself? How do you choose to live? What are your standards? And then as you shift that in other areas of your life, you'll also shift it in relationships. Those are the most challenging, because those are the ones that become emotionally intimate. Okay. You're welcome. Your spirit guides have been trying to tell you that. Okay. I coached women in relationships and dating for years. And a lot of the women in my mindset coaching, that's what they're struggling with, is relationships. Okay. So this is not uncommon news to me. I'm not surprised. This is what your spirit guides are trying to be getting through to you. Okay. All right. You got this. You can turn this around ASAP. Just use this self-awareness and make the shifts you need to make. Okay. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, guys. Couple more and then I got to get moving here. Let's see. Mariana, are you still there? Sorry, I'm just saying part of your name. Let me know if you're there, please. I've got to get through these guys because I have an hour drive in the rain. Go feed all the ponies today. Oh, guys, great news for those of you that were asking about my horses. Some of you don't know this, but my horse, who has had the injured eye, got permission today to have the catheter taken out. I'm so excited that the vet said her eye is healed and we can take the catheter out. So grateful. Don't forget, the beginning of this 2 hours ago, Spirit said, share with them gratitude. If it's the only prayer you ever say, as Eckhart Tolle says, let it be gratitude. Okay. All right. Getting to as many people as I can. At I-0000012. Hi, Leora. I love your name. That is good news. Thank you, Brenda. I see you're there, so hang in there. If you want to learn more about your spirit team, Leora, I would join the free Meet Your Spirit Guides on the 30th. I only have 2 spots left. So message me at larkinsreadings@gmail.com if you want to join. At Gmail. Oh, did it wrong again. Darn it. Larkins Readings at Gmail. I know I jump around, guys. Sorry. Lots going on here. Gmail.com. And just message me and say, I'd like to join the Meet Your Spirit Guides, please. It's absolutely free. It's 4 hours. You're going to get to know your spirit guides and learn about them. This is for beginner or intermediate. Even if it's advanced, you can do that too if you want validation. Okay. Whatever level you're at is what we work on in this event. All right. But that's what I would do, Leora. Okay. Need guidance from your dad in spirit here. Let's check in with your dad here. Oh, thank you, Leora. It means free bird. You have a wonderful evening too, Michelle. Thank you for coming, honey. Keep me posted, okay? Mwah. Thank you, Kweezy. It is. And yes, Kweezy, you will find love. Yes, you will. You're working on a lot of stuff right now. I'm watching these souls sift around here, Mariana, so I'm not ignoring you. Okay. So, so let's do a little validation. I want to make sure we got the right person here. Yes, Presh, just email me at larkinsreadings@gmail.com and tell me you'd like to join the Meet Your Spirit Guides on May 30th, and I'll send you the details, okay? So Mariana, did your dad, did he lose weight before he passed? I want to do some verification here, so I'm going to need you to participate. Make sure we've got the right soul, okay? Also, the soul that's moved forward here had dark hair, and it looked as though his hair was thinning. Was his hair thinning? Please let me know. I just want to verify this is the right person. Also, did this he's making me feel like there were throat or mouth issues, like discomfort or difficulty speaking or swallowing or getting out what he wanted to say. That's another thing he's showing me. Okay, he wasn't eating. He was very thin. Okay. I just want to verify this is him, guys, because just like yesterday, we had that young man who's there, I guess, waiting for Brenda, the young sandy-haired blonde man. We have souls come forward. A lot of times I do reverse readings. Those are super fun, but I like to verify. Sometimes I don't need to verify as much. The person comes right up and it's just like, other times they give me lots of things to verify with. So it just depends on the soul and the connection you have with him, and therefore the connection I have with him as well. Okay. So he's showing me a struggle and a frustration with the ability to communicate, issues with throat and mouth. And then also issues with small motor coordination with his hands. He's showing me that as well. Does this sound right to you? Let's see. He wasn't eating. He was very thin. Yes, dementia. Okay. All right. So, and then what is the deal with the hi Maria, great to see you. I'm keeping very well, thank you. What's the deal with a thick book, Mariana? He's showing me a thick, soft cover book. You can think about this. Sometimes, guys, spirit shows me things, and at first you're like, that doesn't make sense. I don't know what it is. I'm patient with that because I trust spirit. If they show me something and you say, no, that doesn't relate to me, I don't really care. That doesn't faze me. I trust what spirit's showing me. It's either leading me to someone else that needs a reading or someone that needs to come through, or it is something that you're going to remember later, or it is spirit taking me around in a full circle that makes me look wrong to start with, but it's really leading me to something they're trying to communicate, so they can show me lots of different items so that I can put them together and then we make the connection. Okay. It's just different with every soul I read. You'll see some it's super easy and clear. Others, they just all go about it differently. But he's showing me this thick book. And so there we go. So he gave you some validation there that this is him, and just so we can make sure that it's him. You loved to read. Oh, loved to read. Okay. You said we have his book, loved to read. Yes. Okay. I can see that. Okay. So that explains the glasses. All right. So we've got lots of validation and verification for your dad. That's super. So sorry, I'm feeling what he's feeling, or what he wants me to feel, and seeing what he's trying to show me and trying to understand what he's trying to tell me. So what he's showing me is, Mariana, and I don't know how aware of this you are or not, so hopefully this won't offend you, but he's showing me that the experience of watching him go through what he did, that you have a lot of trauma from that, and you might not even know or feel that. but it's in your nervous system. And he is well. He is in his, true spirit body, right? Back to his perfect self. But the experience, the self-control, the love, the constant monitoring and thinking and decisions that had to be made, and just watching him go through what he did was traumatic to your nervous system. He says you handle things very well and you don't walk around feeling sorry for yourself. So when you say could be, that's fine. That's a great attitude, because he shows me you're just plugging along. You just keep moving forward and do what needs to be done. Okay. But as time goes on, because you said you wanted guidance from spirit, as time goes on, that can become your norm. He doesn't want that to become your norm. He wants you to catapult beyond that and reprogram your nervous system. Now, so have you been working on exercising lately? Looking into like yoga or Tai Chi or walking? That could be my sister. She took care of him. Well, she's definitely going through it as well. Way worse than you are, but you have some trauma as well. So, but he's showing me an effort to exercise and walk for both the healing process and for health and well-being. And so I don't know if this is one of you or both of you, but he's showing me this process. He's saying this is very, very important. The walking in silence would be good, but he really wants you guys to take care of yourself, physically. Okay. Mentally and emotionally as well. You're thinking of exercising. Okay. Well, he knows that then, because he's bringing that up, but he's saying do soft, gentle, enjoyable exercise. That's going to be good for your entire well-being. Okay. He's like, you guys have to remember from what he's showing me, I want to clarify this so you can understand. As Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches, emotion is the mind and the body, which eventually turns into disease and health issues if we don't deal with it within a certain amount of time. So when we've had trauma, we really end up with physical issues if we're not careful. And I think this is where the basis of his concern is coming from. So when you exercise, you are getting out a lot of that energy. And you listen to Dr. Joe Dispenza, great. Oh, and you're dealing with a health issue. Okay. So this is perfect then. This is where a lot of why he wanted you on here today. You want to reverse that. You want to reverse the direction of that, right? Your sister might show more outwardly. And maybe, if she was the caretaker, you see, the trauma being more on her, but it's you too. And I don't want to place that on you. It's just that he's wanting you, both of you really, to take action and work that out physically. Get rid of that energy so you can transmute that energy, get the mind and the body out of the body, the part that has been traumatic, because he wants to see you both very, doing very well. And putting your energy towards things that you want to create, not towards having to heal or, reverse the effects of trauma. Okay. This is his main concern right now for you. And then which one of you is it that is, yeah, it is him. It is. He's just, really you guys are his priority. He's fine. Which one of you is having the money concerns right now? He didn't tell me which. He's just saying money concerns. I'm asking which, and it looks like he's saying your sister. Is your sister having the money concerns right now? So here's what what needs to happen. Okay. I said, which one is having the money concerns? He says the sister. So I'm going to trust that. So if she talks to you, Mariana, okay, your sister. Cool. Okay. All right. You validated his answer. Thank you. When you interact with her or speak with her, he's guiding her to try not to have her cake and eat it too. Listen to this very closely. Not to try to have her cake and eat it too. In other words, she's going to get through this money situation just fine. She shouldn't worry. But she needs to do what she needs to keep herself really financially stable so she doesn't get too stressed or worried about things, too overwhelmed, too overloaded, too drained. Do that first. And then when things come back up and fix themselves, she can have her cake back. You got it? Okay, that's what he says. All right. Your connection with your father, Mariana, is going to be a lot better now. It's going to be stronger. And I'm going to send you off with your dad. I have been on for 2 hours and I'm going to have to get off. Here's my recommendation if you did not get a reading, okay? Because I'm getting shaky, I have low blood sugar, and I'm going to have to drive an hour in the rain. Be out in the cold, wet for the next 5 or 6 hours. I will be back on Friday for Furball Friday. I will take regular reading calls Friday if you want to get an online free live reading from me. Otherwise, Veronica will be on and has the best readers I've ever seen on here. A couple of reminders. Veronica has an evidential mediumship course coming up. It's just like I think it's a couple hour event. If you guys are interested in that, I highly recommend it. She knows what she's doing. She's great. She's authentic. She's genuine. Highly recommend that. Even if you're already in my Awakening Your Intuition course, okay? If you want to join the Meet Your Spirit Guides, that is May 30th. Like I said, I only have 2 spots left. You have to email Larkin's readings at gmail.com. If you are feeling stuck and you don't know what to do and you want the next 3 steps you need to take, gmail.com. Please email me for a discovery call. They're absolutely free. They're 20 minutes. I will use my intuition and my psychology and mindset work to give you a 3-step plan. I may or may not invite you to work with me. It's not a sales call, but if I think you're a good match, I will invite you to work with me. Okay. For mindset coaching or the Awakening Your Intuition course. If you like this and you want to follow my events, please find my Larkin psychic medium page down here, like and follow it. And if you liked this and found it valuable today, please make sure you like or love it so that more people can find Veronica's page and my page. Don't forget, guys, I have a YouTube page, so please help me grow it. Go to my YouTube page, and I will post that on here later as well. But I will see you all Friday or Monday for Angels in Action. I'm so sorry if I didn't get to you, but guys, Spirit knows you're here. You will get a reading at just the right time, okay? I love you so much. I stayed an extra hour and 8 minutes. So hopefully that helps you guys. Okay. You tried to subscribe Cheer 1 and it wouldn't let you. What? Huh. That's weird. You're welcome, Brenda. Oh, Brenda, we didn't. Oh, shoot. Brenda. We didn't get to that young gentleman. He's still hanging around. Will you come on Friday, Brenda? And we will come on Friday and we will get to that young gentleman. He's not going anywhere. Okay. Thank you guys for the blessing. Well, so will you message me, Maria, at larkinsreadings@gmail.com? I want to find out which one you tried to subscribe to, which YouTube page, because it might be Larkin's Readings. It should be the My Powerful Choices Awareness Network page. That's the one you should subscribe to. You always miss me and you don't get any notifications. Weird. Yeah, message me. Let's see if we can fix that because you can help me with that. Okay. Awesome, Presh. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll also get back to you guys in the comments here. So if you check later or tomorrow, I will send you the links to the right YouTube page, Maria, and we'll see what we can do because I want to get that page that monetized. I don't really trust Facebook anymore. So I want to make sure I get all my YouTube stuff monetized so I don't lose touch with you guys. Okay. Oh, you tried them all. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why people subscribe all the time. Let's see. Amazing readings. My mom will come through eventually. Thank you, Nicole. I did want to get to you, Nicole, today as well. So if you and Brenda, will you guys please come on Friday? If you still wanted a reading, please come Friday. It's only for animals, but I will read for you on Friday if you come Friday, okay? I'm sorry I have to go, guys. I love you all so much. Thank you for coming and staying. Mwah. Have an amazing night. I'll talk to you all soon.